My first question to Aishwarya there. Aishwarya, DK Shivkumar, DK Suresh have both claimed ignorance, that they had no clue about these sex tapes that were doing the rounds. But the BJP Neta from Holena Siripura, who fought and lost the elections from there, he had those videos a year ago. And he claims that a year ago itself, it was already spread across the Congress. Many of the Congress insiders had it. And he has flagged off a letter to Amit Shah saying that the Congress could very well use it against us.
Good evening, Nabila. While there's a lot of speculation as to who had obtained these videos and whatnot, I think emphatically Mr. DK Shivkumar has clarified what the state of affairs was, and also the driver, Kartik of Prajwal Revanna, came out to say that the only people he approached were Deve Gowda. While you ask about the speculative part of who knew and who didn't, let me tell you three people who did know, right? One, there was Deve Gowda, who said the JDS was aware. Second, there was Mr. Amit Shah, who had a letter addressed to him. Third, there was Mr. Vijendra, who also on the 8th December 2023, they all had letters addressed to him. And also, who else knew, right? In Feb and March, when Amit Shah came to Karnataka, you saw Mr. Preetam Gowda, A.T. Ramaswamy and several district leaders taking Mr. Deve Gowda and informing him that Prajwal Revanna's candidature is something that we should oppose. So while you speculate as to who in the Congress knew and did not know, you know very clearly from the horse's mouth itself, because Mr. Vijendra today calls Deve Gowda just a lawyer, while everybody knows he's a defeated candidate from Holena-Siripura and has been a BJP district leader for a while now. And we know who all knew. So ask the question as to those who very clearly, specifically knew from the horse's mouth, BJP saying BJP leaders knew, why did they not do anything? That is what is extremely shocking, because while speculation is great on who knew, who didn't, and Mr. Kumaraswamy is really shaming, all the women in society today with the way he's talking, ask the question of why the people who knew did not do anything.
There's also talk that the Congress deliberately held on to this controversy or the allegations against Prajwal until elections were over or round the corner because they were fearing Vokkaliga backlash.
Nabila, look at Mr. Kumaraswamy's statement where he says, I know exactly. So while in the beginning he said, those, Upptindoru, Neer Kudile Beku, as to say whoever's done wrong must pay the price, he completely turned around at one point saying, I know which BJP leader colluded with whom in Hassan to do this. So while you say, while there's again, it's largely speculative, you should ask Mr. Kumaraswamy who this BJP leader is.
The same Kumaraswamy, Aishwarya, insinuates that there was pressure on the victim, the 47-year-old victim, who filed a complaint in Bengaluru. Then the police quickly transferred it to Hassan, that there is conspiracy behind this, trying to suggest that the Congress could be behind it.
It is extremely shameful that when a woman comes out, and I don't expect more of Kumaraswamy, who said women are misled because of the guarantees. It is extremely shameful that when women survivors, not victims, when survivors come out to speak of atrocities and brutalities against them, this is the sort of language from somebody who has been a chief minister. Again, we saw what he said about Sumalata also. So decency is not clearly his strong point. But if somebody has come out and spoken, and you are the person whose party symbol is a woman, I think the least you can do and have the decency is to not turn around and say criminal conspiracy. And lastly, Nabila, irrespective of what has happened, lives of hundreds of women, whether it is social ramifications, whether it is based on the socio-economic strata they come from, whether it is the line of work that they're in, hundreds of women's lives are today in danger of disrepute and also the worst sort of outcome of social ostracization. Nobody is talking about it.
We're hoping is thorough so that those victims get justice. But as we see here, observe very closely, out of the hundreds of victims, quote unquote, as the allegations are that they're all victims, just one lady has come out to file a complaint, a 47-year-old housemaid. And based on that one complaint, there is an SIT team that's been set up. Aishwarya, I'll come back to you, but Anand Gurumurthy, spokesperson of the BJP. Anand, as we know, the outrage is louder when a person or the accused is from the opposition party. But when it's your own, there's hardly any backlash as such. The BJP has allied with the JDS as seemingly knowing very well the allegations that surround Prajwal Revanna. I'm sure you may not have known the gravity of it, but How would you receive a situation like this at this point when elections next phase for Karnataka is just around the corner?
Nabila, I want to make BJP stand very clear, whether it is a BJP person or an ally or not an ally, opposition, whoever it is, okay? We have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to any women related issues. Zero tolerance policy. And this is our word, this is our Home Minister's word, this is the word of even a booth karyakarta of BJP. Okay, and I don't want to go into who knew, who did not know. Whoever knew has to act. If he is not acting, he is wrong. Whoever it is, whether it is Congress person, BJP person, if they cannot do this, then they are not human beings. Okay, this is the first thing that BJP has told, and we will stick to our word till the end. Then the second thing is the way things are getting handled, okay, politically by the Congress regime here in Karnataka is not correct, especially in such a sensitive issue, whether it is Neha's issue or here, or even this Rameshwaram Cafe blast. They are trying to, politicize things and come up with statements, political statements, which is not at all correct. They have to take the SIT seriously, which they have constituted. Make sure that if there is a victim, those victims should get justice.
So,
if there's a perpetrator, then that perpetrator should also
at the point the SIT has summoned both of the accused, HD Revanna and Prajwal Revanna. But as an ally, the BJP, are you okay with a temporary suspension on Prajwal? Was it not in peril for him to be permanently suspended until allegations are proven wrong against him? Is this temporary suspension boding well with the BJP?
See, as such, what stand we have taken is we have left it to JDS to take the course as per their party rules, because people are watching, whether they are ally, not or ally. They're an independent party and people are watching their party. So they have to take their call. They have to do whatever is necessary. And as far as Mr. Kumaraswamy, who is the leader there, he has spoken. He is very clear that nobody will be spared. We have taken his word for it. We will keep a watch on that.